Well, it's interesting, isn't it? You say, Colin, 38 draft bills put forward by the government, including lots on levelling up and tackling the inequalities in England and the opportunities the government had argued that Brexit presents. Also, I think what was notable was this bill in terms of tackling what they call kind of guerrilla protests, if you like, the public order bill. They make it a criminal offence, for example, to particularly focus on some key infrastructure issues around Britain, or places, I should say, such as airport, railways, and printing presses. Also HS2 included in that, interestingly, Colin, as well. But I think in the end, actually, the most notable thing through all of this was the cost of living crisis. I mean, the government repeatedly during that speech talked about how they want to raise living standards, they want to see the economy grow. And this, you can bet your bottom dollar, is going to be the dominant political issue, not just in the next couple of weeks or indeed during this debate, but also in the months, maybe years to come, too. Inflation potentially going to hit 10% later on this year. The Labour Party want to see the government to go further. They want to see an emergency budget. That is not going to happen. They want to see a windfall tax on energy companies. That may well happen, but not any time soon. The Prime Minister today hinting, though, that there were going to be some extra measures. He said there would be an announcement in the coming days. And I think the government are concerned about this. First of all, they're concerned not to necessarily loosen monetary policy so much that they could make things worse, i.e. they could drive inflation up even higher. But they're also politically concerned that this is having an impact on the popularity. They know, frankly, that they do need to do more, particularly those on the lowest incomes. And you got a sense of that today, didn't you, from the head of Tesco, who was giving interviews this morning, saying that he has seen amongst his own customers real desperation, where people are essentially walking into supermarkets, bringing goods to a checkout and saying, when I get to 20, 30, 40 quid, tell me, because that's all the money I have. And I think that's where the government realise they are going to have to take some measures, again, not months in the future, but clearly relatively soon.